Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button and also subscribe. Now, I had to make this video. Can we talk about some rankings? Now, I've been spending some time showing love to the heavyweight division because I'm happy. I'm happy the heavyweight division is back. But now let me talk about the smaller guys. And I love this time. They just released the updated rankings in the weight division. So expect some more videos after this. And things are getting very interesting. As far as Carl Frampton, former champion, just lost to Leo Santa Cruz. I covered that fight in January. It was a tough fight, probably a tough loss, and I'll talk about that a little bit more. Rankings came out. He is rated within the WBC the #1. He's rated in the #1 spot, right? Gary Russell Jr. is the champion with the WBC, and they gave Leo Santa Cruz as like a diamond belt, and Gary Russell is the primary belt, and Oscar Escandón is the interim champion. Now, we know Gary Russell Jr. has a fight coming up this week. It's part of the Showtime telecast for the same night as the Gervonta Tank Davis fight. So things are getting good, right? You got Lee Selby, who's the IBF champion. Oscar Valdez is the WBO champion. And then as far as the WBC, Gary Russell's taking on his mandatory, Escandón, and then the winner will consolidate the regular championship belt and the interim belt, so we don't have to worry about two. And then Leo Santa Cruz has the diamond belt, and that's with the WBC. So very interesting. Carl Frampton rated #1. That could lead to a couple different things. Maybe a trilogy fight with Leo Santa Cruz, definitely an option. I would love to see Gary Russell Jr. I believe Carl Frampton said that would be his toughest fight in the division, he believes, but he is rated #1 with the WBC. Other options would be, let's say Gary Russell beats Escandón, right? And just so you guys know, Oscar Escandón, he's trained by Robert the Ghost Guerrero's dad, and he's no pushover. He actually stopped the guy that just stopped Yuriorkis Gamboa, Robinson Castellanos. So that should be a good fight on Showtime the same night as Gervonta Tank Davis. But I also like Gary Russell Jr. versus Leo Santa Cruz, and the two have history from the amateurs. So any way you slice it, whether it's Gary Russell and Oscar Valdez, Leo Santa Cruz, Oscar Valdez, Abner Mares is there. Carl Frampton rated #1 with the WBC. He's also rated #1 with the IBO. You guys should see some of this stuff on the screen. At 126 pounds, he's rated #3 with the IBF, which is also good. And he's rated #9. I don't know why he's rated #9, but rated #9 with the WBO. I didn't really pull up them. But the IBF champion is Lee Selby. That's a good fight. So there's a couple different options. Actually, Scott Quigg is rated higher in the IBF than Carl Frampton. So that'd be a good rematch too. They fought in the previous division, 122. They both moved up to 126, super feather, or the featherweight. And Joseph Jojo Diaz is ranked. I mean, this division is getting popping, right? There's a lot of different ways you can mix and match these guys. Leo Santa Cruz, will he fight Abner Mares? Will he have a trilogy with Carl Frampton? You got Gary Russell, Oscar Escandón winner. So I just want to give you guys the update on that. It'll be interesting to see what Carl Frampton, where he lands. Like I said, I was at his last fight. I think he was caught off guard by Leo Santa Cruz's ability to box and use his height. And Leo Santa Cruz said post-fight, I had to just win. You know what I mean? I know my normal fighting style, and I think Carl Frampton was caught off guard, and that's what he was anticipating. He was anticipating Leo Santa Cruz come forward, put a lot of pressure, and not box like how he does, you know what I mean, just the volume guy and stuff like that. So when Santa Cruz caught him off guard, he was surprised by that. Like, oh, damn, this dude's boxing me. He's outboxing me and using his reach, and it's hard for me to get on the inside. He wasn't expecting that. He was expecting it to be like the first fight, like an all-out war, volume punch, which creates openings for him because he's by far, I would say, the slicker boxer and stuff like that. So I'm anxious to see what the Jackal does. There's also El Chacal, the original Jackal, Guillermo Rigondeaux. He wants a big fight. He's fighting on the Ward Kovalev card. So I just want to give you guys an update. That's the rankings. That's where everybody's at. Me personally, the fights I like the most would be fresh fights. You know what I mean? Oscar Valdez versus Frampton. Oscar Valdez versus Gary Russell. Oscar Valdez versus Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz, Gary Russell if he beats Oscar Escandón. You know what I mean? As far as the trilogy, Leo Santa Cruz and Frampton 3. Leo Santa Cruz, Abner Mares 2. I mean, those are solid, but I like the fresh faces, the Lee Selbys, and you know what I mean, mix and match those guys. But 126 is popping for sure. Featherweight's popping. Also with Carl Frampton, he is rated. This is kind of weird, but he's rated. I don't know exactly how this works, but the WBA rated him number 2 at 130 pounds, which is Lomachenko's division. So maybe a possible fight with Vasyl Lomachenko. You know what I mean? He's the kingpin at 130. That'd be a big fight. You got Ukraine versus Ireland, right? Who knows? You know what I mean? Tank Davis versus Carl Frampton. I mean, I don't know. The possibilities are endless. So you guys let me know what you want to see next from Carl Frampton, and really all these guys in the lighter weight divisions at featherweight. Who should fight? Who's going to take the Rigondeaux challenge? Let me know. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.